Hey. Hey, it's me. You're not home. Where are you?
I'm at the hospital.
Look, I can't do this. I'm not going to make it through another night.
I get that, Nick. You don't think you're the only one involved in this, do you?
Your mother's got to be told. When are you going to be finished there?
I'm not working. I'm having a blood test done.
Well, I want to be there for it.
No, it's okay. They're rushing the results for me. It's not going to take very long at all.
Well, why are they rushing the results?
Because I would like to confirm that there is a baby and that the child has a chance.
Don't put me through this again, please. Not after what we went through with Nicole. I'm not asking you. I'd like to be there.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're up early for a newlywed.
Well, I thought I'd beat you to the coffee today. You ready?
Sure. You know, I found myself wishing that we could renew our vows every single day. And then I realized that I wake up in the morning and I open my eyes and I see you. And I do. I do. I do. I do.
Well, I do too. So what's on your agenda this morning?
I had a pretty full day at Forrester today.
Oh, yeah? All day?
Don't worry. Rich isn't back in town yet.
Oh, believe me, I wasn't thinking about him.
Good. I know trust can't be restored overnight.
Brooke. I trust you. No more questions about where you're going, what you're doing, anything to do with Forrester, I promise.
I'm just sorry I ever put you in the position to ask those questions. See you for dinner tonight?
I love you.
I love you too. See you later. Long day at the office.
Press down.
So you can run the test this morning?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, Jerry. I know it's a lot to ask you, but can you just please keep this between us?
Like I said, no problem.
I owe you one. So I'll just wait here then?
Yeah.
Hey, you don't make it easy to find yourself here. How come only the janitor knew where you were?
Jerry, give you 3 guesses as to who this is. My sister, Felicia. Felicia?
Hey.
Jerry. See you in a bit.
All right.
So what's Jerry doing to you?
What are you doing here? Are you sick again, honey?
Why is it every time I try to be nice, everybody thinks I'm sick? I'm worried. What happened yesterday? Did you tell your mother?
No.
Well, I have to say, maybe that was wise.
I did tell Nick, though.
How did he take it? Well, he always did want to be a father.
I'm just not sure this is exactly what he had in mind.
I mean, the timing of having a child is usually inconvenient, but this is just maybe a little more so.
Having the HCG levels tested to confirm the first test, and it would also suggest if the pregnancy is
Viable. That's the term you doctors favor.
And again, I can only be a few weeks pregnant, so I don't know how much the test would really show.
So, in other words, this is what you're doing to put off telling Brooke?
Felicia, no. I just want to be sure.
Of what? What are you hoping for, Bridget? Do you even know?
Oh my God, it's actually true. I really am a genius. It's beautiful. Oh no, only half a genius. No, this isn't exactly working. Take this to Cynthia, please. Have her open this up, all right? There's too much fabric here. We're going to put some more applique there. Thank you, ladies. Thank you.
Sure. Hi, Brooke. Good to see you. Eric, you know I would never ever scold you, and I worship the ground that you walk on.
But,
Why are you using my office?
and who are you again? Oh, that's right. You're our absentee CEO. All coming back to me now. Weren't we married once?
Cute.
Look, forgive me for trespassing in the sanctuary. I just thought somebody should disturb the dust.
It's not like I'm never here.
And why are you here now? Oh, that's right. Your husband sort of eases up on the reins when Ridge is away, doesn't he?
Ridge is no longer a factor.
Oh, that's right. Well, not when he's on some other continent.
Think what you want.
What I'd like to think is that you will eventually come to your senses the way you always do when you marry someone like me who is not Ridge. I thought you were also shortening up that process between I do and oops.
Nick and I renewed our vows yesterday. What does that say to you?
Desperation?
Hi.
Hey, he just drew the blood and, he's running the test.
Do you want to get out of here, get some coffee in the cafeteria?
No, it's okay.
You say we sit in the hallway, huh? This room.
I just think the fewer people that see us together, the better. Actually, can you shut the door, please? I really would rather no one know about this. My friend's running the test, so there won't be a paper trail.
Why don't we go down to Tijuana, call ourselves Mr. and Mrs. Jones?
I'm glad you can find something amusing about this situation.
Wasn't trying to be amusing.
I'm really beginning to understand why my mom went to such extreme lengths to hide her pregnancy with Hope.
Well, hiding something is not an option here, Bridget.
Well, if she has to be told, have you thought about how she's going to react,
And
Nick?
if is not a word we're going to use in this vocabulary.
Well, there's a small possibility that the urine test was a false positive, or my hormones could be really low and then I'd miscarry.
Stop it. Stop.
It's a medical reality, Nick. I know what I'm
No,
talking
you don't know,
about.
Bridget. You don't know. I don't want to argue with you about this.
Argue about what?
That this is my child, and it will be born strong and healthy.
Brooke, why would you renew your vows after like 10 minutes of marriage?
Eric, you are one of the most dearest people in the world to me, but right now you're on the verge of irritating me.
Honey, people usually renew their vows after 40, 50 years of marriage, or does it just feel that way?
When will I learn?
That's my question.
Never to discuss Nick with anyone whose last name is Forrester.
Well, it used to be your last name, and I have to believe it will be again.
Don't you see how in love with my husband I am?
Yes, I do see that.
Good. Thank you.
But love is only one of the connections that exists in a marriage, and I think maybe not the strongest one, or you and I would still be married. No, I know it wasn't meant to be. I see that. But you belong here with us. You were and are our centerpiece. You bring us life. You brought us children.
I also bring you trouble. At least that's how Stephanie will always see it.
No. She's ready to accept you.
With clenched teeth.
Maybe. But she sees it as inevitable. It's only Ridge who's lost faith.
Rich seems to be very happy with Donna.
Well, he's not. He's miserable. And I hate that. But you know that. But even miserable people can put on a smile and seem to be happy. You know that too.
Yes, I do know that. It is really painful when RJ asks, "Where is Daddy tonight?" And I have to say, I don't know. And to think of all those wonderful times that we had together. But, Rich and I tried. You know, we tried. It just didn't seem to work out, that's all.
Yeah. He made a mistake.
He left me.
And then you ran to Nick for safety. That's why you ran to me. But how safe were you and I?
Look, our CEO in the flesh. Guess we can't booze it up in here today. Foreign press. Ridge must be giving interviews in his sleep.
Your father and I were just discussing.
Safety. I heard. Myself, I think we need to issue crash helmets as soon as possible.
My goodness, Nick. We both want a strong, healthy baby. How could you say that? Especially after knowing what losing Nicole did to me.
What it did to us, Bridget.
We'd still be together.
Yes.
I still don't understand how that happened.
Don't blame yourself. It wasn't you.
I did have a little crazy, didn't I?
Well, I'd say you were entitled.
Our Nicole. We held her, Nick. I've never felt an emptiness like that in my life. I tried so hard to fill it. You know, with Dino and Dante.
And me.
No, you were always different. You know that.
Bridget, our life now isn't our life then. And this child is not that child. And the life we dreamed of together, that just has to go in a scrapbook of things that were meant to be and never were.
Doesn't mean I have to like it. And you can't blame me for just thinking that it would be so much simpler if the test came back negative and there was no child.
When my mother found out she was pregnant with me, she didn't tell my father, and she lied to the man that she was married to. So things probably would have been a lot easier without me. Now, I do not want my son or daughter being brought into the world that way. And will this end my marriage, and will your mother turn her back on us? Well, we don't know. But the rock bottom line is life trumps everything. Everything. It is bigger than we are. It doesn't matter whether we're happy or whether we're sad, because life chose us, not vice versa. And it has chosen us to make new life. Now, what really compares to that? Now, this isn't how I imagined becoming a father, and I'm sure it's not how you imagined becoming a mother. But so what? It's here, and it's real. And I refuse to see this as anything but a blessing.
You know what I find ironic? When I had the hots for your husband, it was at least partly because, to me, Nick was the danger choice. To you, he's the safety choice.
You always say the most interesting things. But as I was telling Eric, my marriage is not up for discussion.
Well, it isn't up for much else, is it? Predictable is what you want, so you've colored Nick all one color. Pasted him into this gray wool suit so he matches the Rock of Gibraltar.
Okay, you two can laugh at me all you want since you have nothing better to do with your lives.
Nobody's laughing, Brooke.
But you know, there comes a time in everybody's life when security and stability matter. Knowing that you don't have to go alone to the next parent and teacher conference. Knowing that you don't have to take insurance out on your travel plans because you're certainly not going to cancel. And knowing that the person you're with is going to come home at night.
I used to have certainty, Brooke. I was going to be dead in 3 months. I'm not saying it's overrated. I'm just saying it's fictional. Nobody's sure. Nobody's safe.
I am. Nick would never do anything to hurt me.
Don't put that on him or you are definitely headed for a fall.
Why are you two doing this to me? My goodness.
Because with one breath you sound like the world-weary woman who wants to retire to her knitting, and in the next breath you're like some teenager. You know, people make mistakes, honey. After 5 or 10 years, they're going to tell some kind of a lie or make some kind of a mistake that seems unforgivable.
What do you want with safety anyway? You're Brooke Logan, the ultimate adventuress. I don't mean that the way my mother would. It's just that you don't need a protector. You need a fellow adventurer to take the highs and lows with you. Maybe it's Nick, maybe it's not. But you'll never know unless you let him out of that mental straitjacket you've got him locked in. I don't mean to be obnoxious. It just comes out that way.
Now that I know I'm not competent to live my own life, I'll just get back to work.
We sort of ganged up on you there, didn't we?
Oh, I'm used to it.
You do know that you're making Ridge pay for the mistakes that your father made?
Maybe there's some truth to that.
I think what you're not aware of is the price that you're making Nick pay. You know, he didn't sign up to be the perfect father that you never had. One mistake and what happens to him?
I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Thank you for your concern, Eric.
Do you know why I loved you?
Because I have a boat.
No. Because you can change me. Just being you, you can make me a better version of myself. You can take me from being ashamed and afraid and turn me into feeling beautiful inside. You did that just now. Oh, no, it's okay. It's okay. Come on in.
Well, it's positive. The HCG levels are very strong. Baby's healthy and developing well.
Thanks, Jerry. I guess when God answers your prayers, it's a little bit much to just complain, huh? Looks like we're having a baby.